Kirk's fans want revenge. What do we do? And
you know what's so interesting as a black man? One thing I noticed about Charlie Kirk's death, there wasn't rioting in the streets like it was after George Floyd. That's the one thing that I noticed about Charlie Kirk's death.
This one is personal to me because I've been one of those people that have been demonetized because apparently in 2023, my content was incendiary and harmful to my viewers. Now we are 2 years and a half later, and there were 2 assassination attempts to President Trump. There was an assassination that carried out to Charlie Kirk. There have been many other political mishaps or violence, for lack of a better word, on YouTube that I don't want to get banned again. And now, looking back at this, we have leftist streamer Destiny now gets banned off the YouTube partner program, or apparently he's suspended. I remember all that stuff happened after I was demonetized. I was the one harming my viewers. I was the one. Apparently, me, good old kid from the Bronx, not even that many followers, because it wasn't just me that got banned. There was many others. And we have now seen that these were the people that never got banned. These were the people that never got kicked off the YouTube partner program. These people never got demonetized. Their income never stopped. Mine stopped for 9 months because I was incendiary and I was harming my viewers. But look, I guess YouTube made the right choice. Now, we're going to be talking about leftist streamer Destiny, but I had to let you guys know exactly what happened to me in 2023. That kind of leads us to this point right here, right now, that all of the things bad that have happened with leftists, why weren't they demonetized then? Were they keeping the eye on the wrong people like me and others that they demonetized? Leftist streamer.
That's a good question. Were they keeping the eye on the wrong people? And this is, let's see if I got this still saved as a bookmark, filling up my feed right now. And the latest from President Trump, a post, a tweet, a truth, however you want to describe it. But first, I'll play this clip from Gavin Newsom, because they may have been keeping the eye on the wrong people.
Unmarked cars, people en masse, people quite literally disappearing, no due process, no rights in a democracy where we have rights. Immigrants have rights. And we have the right to stand up and push back. And that's what we're doing here today. This is a disgrace. This is an outrage, what we have allowed to happen in this country. And unmarked cars.
Now, this comes at a very interesting time. And it seems like Trump may be on a rampage. President Trump may be on a rampage right now, going all in on some of these mean tweets. Depending, I think that they're perfectly fine, perfectly normal. He says that if Afghanistan doesn't give Bagram Air Base back to those that built it, the United States of America, bad things are going to happen. 3 exclamation points, President DJT. Seems pretty clear and straightforward. No bullying, no, nothing out of the ordinary besides, correct me if I'm wrong here, what do you guys think? Should we, the United States, receive Bagram Air Base back? But hear this. Trump has lost patience with Bondi, at least Spitfire says. Derek Evans says shit's getting real. Trump publicly tells Pam Bondi justice must be served now. And the reason why this is so important is because of what Gavin Newsom said, not in that clip earlier, but actually earlier today, as it's now dark out and it's night, but I've been working to try to bring this to you. I'll read this post and then I'll show you something very, very shocking from Gavin Newsom and why President Trump and Pam Bondi could make an example out of Gavin Newsom. And Donald Trump says, Pam, I've reviewed over 30 statements and posts saying that essentially same old story as last time. All talk, no action. Nothing is being done. What about Comey, Adam Shifty Schiff, Letitia? They're all guilty as hell. but nothing's going to be done. And then we almost put in a Democrat-supported U.S. attorney in Virginia with a really bad Republican past, a woke rhino who was never going to do his job. And that's why two of the worst Dem senators pushed him so hard. He even lied to the media and said he quit and that we had no case. No, I fired him, and there's a great case, and many layers and legal pundits say so. Lindsay's a really good lawyer and likes you a lot. We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times over nothing. Justice must be served now. President DJT. Now, I'm assuming that these are real. Granted, we see here Eric Doherty saying President Trump compliments AG Pam Bondi and nominates Lindsay Halligan as U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, home to very important cases. Trump says Halligan should get these cases moving along. This post here says Pam Bondi is doing a great job as Attorney General of the United States. She is very careful, very smart, loves our country, but needs a tough prosecutor in the Eastern District of Virginia, like my recommendation, Lindsay Halligan, to get things moving. And what we don't need is a Democrat-endorsed Republican. I will be nominating Lindsay Halligan to be the United States Attorney in this very important part of our great country. She will be fair, smart, and will provide desperately needed justice for all. Justice for all, folks. I don't know, unless it comes directly from the source or from Response 47, but it is what it is. This is what we have. This is what we see right now. But more importantly, Gavin Newsom and Eric Doherty shared this earlier. It says breaking. Gavin Newsom's press office referred to the Secret Service for full threat assessment after they made this statement. Gavin Newsom appearing to have threatened Homeland Security's Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem is going to have a bad day today. You're welcome, America. And, coming off the heels of some of the shit that has been happening that we've been seeing here recently, this does not look good. This does not look good coming out of Gavin Newsom press office or however, whatever. And then we see more violence and anger and hate from the left. RFK Jr. hit with a bomb threat as the Make America Healthy Again movement erupts nationwide. Yeah. Granted, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that I want to share. I'm going to keep this separate. I'm going to put that in a different video. But if President Trump is very, very serious about Pam Bondi and justice being served, then Gavin Newsom and the like ought to tread lightly, right? Wouldn't you think?
This is a chill. This is chilling. This is serious. I walked into a restaurant the other day. The entire staff came out, started hugging me and crying. The hell is that? The United States of America. What he's doing to our diverse communities, what he's doing to the fabric of our society. This is a chill. This is chilling.
Are you tired of winning yet? You get tired of winning. Not that tired. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so